You're rocking with the best in the business. 88.5 Rock FM.
You gotta get up. You gotta get up and make a move. 'Cause the world will never see you until you do. No, they don't really care what you're going through. So you gotta show them, baby. You gotta show them the real you. You gotta give them what you've got. No, don't let them see what you're not. 'Cause you are strong. You are wise. You are worth beyond 1,000 reasons why. And you can't be perfect, baby. 'Cause nobody's perfect, darling. But no, 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 there's nobody in the world like you. What do you do when you can't let go? What do you say when you just don't know how you feel? And you know nobody knows how you feel. 'Cause everybody's got their own damn problem. So everybody's trying to find their way. And day by day is a struggle. In this world you know you have to hustle. Just know that you're not alone. You don't always have to be strong all by yourself. I said it's okay to ask for help. Now listen. People will find you, but they don't define you. And you will find people who help redesign you. People will find you, and you will find people who help redesign you. You are a work of art. Bet you didn't think you'd come this far. Now here you are. Baby, you are strong. You are wise. You are worth beyond 1,000 reasons why. And you can't be perfect, baby. 'Cause nobody's perfect, darling. But no, 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 there's nobody in the world like you. Oh, 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 oh. Nobody's perfect, darling. I love you just the way that you are. I love you just the way that you are. My love, it's like the stars in the sky. Oh, when you look in my eyes. Oh, 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 oh. You gotta get up.
You gotta get up.
Get up and make a move.
Gotta get up and make a move.
'Cause the world will never see you until you do.
This world will never see you until you do.
No, they don't really care what you're going through.
That's a fact. They don't care.
So you gotta show them, baby.
That is why you gotta show them the real you.
Show them the real you. You gotta give them what you've got.
Give it your all. Your best.
No, don't let them see what you're not. 'Cause you are strong.
You are.
You are wise.
You are.
You are worth beyond 1,000 reasons why.
That's the truth.
And you can't be perfect, baby.
'Cause nobody's perfect.
It's perfect, darling. But no, 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 there's nobody in the world.
Nobody in the world like you. You're unique. Your qualities, the gifts you possess inside.
What do you do when you can't let go? What do you say when you just don't know how you feel?
There's nobody like you. Good morning, sir.
Hi, good morning, Andy, and good morning to all our listeners everywhere, all our unique listeners everywhere, members of the Soul Food family. We're excited to come and join you this morning.
Members of the Soul Food family, sir. What is a big family, you know?
Man, a family,
big family.
Yes,
And
large family, and it's increasing every day.
increasing. Even folks who were in solitary confinement are now
Yes.
saying that because of this,
Yeah, we
it's a
thank God
change.
for lives that we can reach, and
Mhm.
lives that we can touch, and we thank God for people not only are listening
Mhm.
the program, but they are opening the volume of the radio so others can listen too.
Mhm.
So that is
Mhm.
why the family is growing rapidly.
Yep. Yep.
That they
Yep.
open
Yep.
the volume, the car or the house, at the home, they open the volumes. Neighbors are listening. People in different places listening, and we want to greet everybody and tell everybody it's a beautiful day and beautiful things will happen in your life.
Beautiful things will happen in your life. Indeed, sir. Indeed. And this, the 163rd day of progress, day 163. We are already approaching that 200 mark.
Definitely, and that will be a crucial landmark, Andy, but because by then lots and lots of people will pass the triple blessing stage and going beyond that and maybe far beyond that.
I love it.
Yeah, and I know many of them are getting jobs, opening business, are making positive decisions. I spoke to Mr. Jack, electrician, and Mr. Jack was loud in praise of the program, and I was saying all about the positive effects that the program is having on so many people. And so it was a special good morning to Mr. Jack. And then yesterday I was at a memorial in Blairmont for Pam's father, Benny Ramro. And here comes Roxanne Stewart. And Miss Roxanne said she's enjoying the program, listening to it every morning. And let me tell Andy and Miss Seema what a joy it is, And Miss Stewart is living in a very special neighborhood that I knew way back. It's the Middle Street in Blairmont, and you have the Moores, the Spencers, Minty, the Ramroops, and they live as one family, Andy, that neighborhood. A very great neighborhood. So good morning, Miss Roxanne Stewart, and all the neighborhood there. And of course, not far from there, we have Ithaca. And the radios are very loud in Ithaca. People are listening there in Ithaca, and good morning to everybody in Ithaca and beyond. The Blairs in number 8, and all the Blair, Mr. Blair was telling me that every radio in number 8 is on.
The barber.
The barber and his wife Sharon. Yes, they're listening, and they said it's having such a great effect on people's life, throughout their length and breadth. Wherever it's reaching, it is reaching people.
Yep. Wherever it's reaching folks.
Definitely.
So since we're at day 163, what words of advice, what words of comfort? What's on the menu for breakfast?
Yes. Well, we have the venue, which is Little Rock, 88.5, and the menu is we're gonna look at living a life that that is having an impact. A life that we will leave behind.
So we actually tapping in more into the live your life the way you want to live your life.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. Live your life the way you want to live your life.
Got you.
In other words, Andy, we all know one day we'll depart from these shores,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
but we want to live a life. And this life must be a constant life, a consistent life. And a life that whenever we have to leave this earth, we are going to leave a quality life behind, a quality legacy behind.
Mm.
So we have to live this life the way we want to leave it. So if I want to leave, whenever my time comes, I want to leave in peace. I want to live in love. I want to live knowing that I was able to encourage people and inspire people, that I made a simple, humble contribution to the world that I was living in. And so that is how we should live every day.
Mm.
Love and peace, joy, happiness, progressive, progressive self-improvement, self-determination, self-motivation, and that is kind of like we should live every day. So when that point comes that we have to leave the earth, we know that at any point we are living the same kind of quality life. We are not living a double life. We are living the same consistent. We are the same person all the time, all the time. We have the same attitude, the same values, the same principles. We conduct ourselves, as we would conduct ourselves every day, the way we conduct ourselves outside, inside our home, we'll conduct ourselves outside, the way we conduct ourselves at our places of worship, we're going to conduct ourselves everywhere we go. We are going to conduct ourselves. So we are going to live this life that, of quality.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And when we leave, we are going to leave memories. When people hear our name, or people are in a conversation and they're talking about love, or they're talking about peace, or they're remembering a man or a woman who had encouraged them, who had assisted them, who have helped them, then our name should come up.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Our name should come that I remember there was this man or this woman, and you can always go to him and her, and they always get something good to say to you. That is the kind of life we want to live. That is the kind of life we'll decorate this world. We'll make this world a better place. But as we make the world a better place, we are making our life a better life.
Indeed. No. Definitely.
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 Yes.
I know there's a lot of people out there who are trying their best to live a life that they want to leave behind.
Yes.
A life that was positive, even though it's hard being positive every day. They
Yes.
still make an effort, even though it's hard dedicating your life to the betterment of not only your family but the community.
Yes.
It's hard because you always get a fight from somewhere.
Yes.
Probably somebody don't like you, but that shouldn't stop you from living a life that persons would be comfortable after you've passed that way. It's kind of like when we say go where there's no path, make a way, and leave a trail so that others may follow. Leave your trail, my brother. Leave your trail, my sister. All right. We're called to do great things. Everybody. because there's greatness within us and we're born for a purpose and a reason. You know? You might see yourself as an insignificant individual at the moment. I once saw myself that way, you know,
Yes.
until I came to the realization that somebody need to do something about the way, you know, things are being done in terms of, well, back then, you know, the introduction when it comes to service on a Sunday morning, you know, until I realized that, you know what, I got to do something about it. It is always going to be somebody have to do something until you realize that you have to do something,
Definitely.
you know. And when you do decide to do something, know that it's not going to be a nice start. Sometimes it's not going to be an easy start. Not sometimes, most times, it's not
Yes.
going to be an easy start. But, my brother, my sister, we got to start. It's not going to be perfect. It's not going to be as smooth as you visualize it to be. But just ensure that you put you into it and you put your all into it.
Definitely.
Put
definitely.
you into it and you're all into it. And trust me, you're going to see how things work out in such a way that even you would be surprised and shocked. That, hey, wow, I never expected this one. You know? Live for those moments.
Definitely.
Live for
Andy.
those moments right there.
Definitely.
You know, it's always a fight and a struggle, especially when you decide to do things and, you know, persons. Even TD Jake said this, sir.
Yes.
When he started out, when he got the vision and you know, he was drawn into this. You know, persons are going to see you and think that, you know, you don't deserve it. You're not fit enough. But you are blessed with a vision. And you are blessed in such a way that you can now stand up and say, hey, you know what? I mean, everybody's standing up and say, hey. But you could stand up and say, hey, what's up? What's good? I'm feeling this. I love it. And everybody will say, I like this one, hey, boy. This is a hey with a difference. You know? Or good morning. Normally it was like, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our service this morning. You know, we switch it up. Greetings, my brothers and sisters. Welcome to our service this morning. I trust that, yeah, that's what I'm speaking about, you know?
Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
If you're a car driver, be a car driver with a difference. Be a taxi man with a difference. Even if you're a sanitation worker, be one with a difference. You know, add you into it. Don't just do it because everybody doing it. In other words, everybody going in the same direction and moving at the same. You know, like the parade when the military personnel do the march.
Yes.
Yeah, everybody moving in sync, man. Do something different. Do something different. Don't follow the crowd.
Yeah, definitely, Andy. And it takes one to change a generation. And but the changes begins with me. And when I take the responsibility to start the change with me, then I'm going to change my world, and in changing my world, I'm going to change the world around me.
Indeed.
But I cannot say, man, it's somebody else's task. If I am seeing changes should be done, then the Creator is telling me He is mandating me to do the changes. That's why I am seeing it. You know, it's like something to be done at home. And everybody may pass it or don't absorb it, but you are seeing this thing to be done. So you are seeing it, therefore, you know, it's most likely your mission to get it done. And so many times God will bring show us things. And the reason why He shows things is because He equips us and He empowers us to do it. So I can't look around and say, you know what? Who is going to do it? I get to raise my hand and say, look, here am I. I am going to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And it goes through families. You know, sometimes the whole family right now is going through a serious period.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and everybody feeling down. But it takes you, the listeners, you may be the person who can raise your hand and say, you know what, I am going to be the break that the family is looking for. I'm going to be the person that will try to change. I am going to be the agent of change.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and it goes in every direction, whether it's a relationship. Sometimes we may speaking to two persons, and your relationship may be even heading for the rocks.
Mm-hmm.
But still, one of you can say, look, man, let's make a difference. And it's going to begin with me. I'm not going to ask my partner to do the change. Let me change. You know, and that's going to make the difference. And it goes for the workplace, wherever it is. Say to yourself, look, my destiny. This is my destiny. I am taking responsibility. I am going to be the change. I don't know who will follow me, but I am going to be the change. It will be difficult, but I am going to be the change. And when we start to do that, it will catch on. Change is infectious. It will catch on.
It will catch on.
Definitely.
You know, and there's a lot of our brothers and sisters out there who may feel that because they've erred in the past, you know, that they can't do anything significant. And there's a lot of people out there who look at individuals who've erred in the past, probably made a mistake, probably were incarcerated, you know, something of the sort. And they look at them and say, you're a nobody. You can never be anybody. It's a waste of time. Nope. You're still here. You're still breathing. You still got time to do great things.
Definitely.
You know? So don't count yourself out, man. And don't allow people, the words of our brothers and sisters, to make you feel like, you know, you're inferior and that great things can't come from you. It might be a few words of advice in probably a couple of months, a couple of years, you're going to give to a young man or a young woman who can probably become the next president of this country. Because they were heading down the wrong road, you saw where they were heading. You know that, hey, I've been down this path before. Share your story with that individual, and they're now like, boy, I don't believe I would like to experience that or disappoint my parents in such a way. You complete your mission. That was probably your mission to you know, encourage and influence that individual to make a difference.
Definitely.
You know? Yes, we know that, you know, you didn't want to probably do what you've done because probably out of anger you did what you did. But who are we to judge you? All right? I mean, we all gotta face the consequences of our actions. But don't rob the world of the greatness that is within you, my brother, my sister. Live a life that you want to live. You made a mistake, yes. You have time to correct it, and you have time to tap into that little greatness that you have within you.
Definitely.
I know so many, in fact, a couple of movie actors. Even Steve Harvey himself said it. I was in prison a couple of times.
Yeah.
I was locked up.
I heard that.
And look at Steve Harvey today. He can share. The man said, don't look at me. I'm not the lily white, perfect, riding on the cloud kind of a Christian. The man said, I discuss. I just behave bad. But every day I try my best to be the best version of myself. You know? And thank God for saving me. Thank God for still, you know, granting me the mercies and the gifts that were destined for me. you know. And through the life that I live, hopefully I can influence somebody, you know, to be the best version of themselves. So, yeah. Yep.
You know, Andy, definitely. You know, I was listening to some quotes by Dale Carnegie, the American educator. And
Mm-hmm.
he said, "It is not what happened; it is our interpretation of what happened.
Yep.
It is not what happened; it is our interpretation of what happened can affect us."
Mm-hmm.
And the thing is this. As long you live long enough, you'll realize everybody makes mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
Every single human being on earth are making mistakes right now.
Yep.
And had made mistakes. The thing is how we interpret our mistakes.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
How we interpret it. It's like, I make a mistake, Andy. Fine. That is nothing strange. You know, as long as you're a human being, you will make a mistake. But it's how I start to interpret my mistake. Because when I make a mistake, then I start to think, you know what? What people will say. What shame. I go feel shame. I go do this. This thing will happen. That thing. People will start to say this about me and that. And so when we start to speculate, or we try to interpret what are our mistakes, then we start to get ourselves into a panic. We start to put ourselves into like a panic box. We start to get walked up. But the thing is, what happened, happened. And we can't do nothing about what happened. It is the wisdom that we take out of what happened.
Mm-hmm.
And we move on with our lives.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because one mistake doesn't define us. In fact, Andy, let me put it this way. 1,000 mistakes doesn't define who you are. Because out of 1,000 mistakes, you can have 1,000 wisdom if you learn from it. If you only learn from it.
If you only learn from it.
If you only learn from your mistake and you keep moving on with your life. Because days are turning into weeks, and weeks are turning into months, and months are turning into year, and year are turning into months. In other words, if I allow my mistakes to stop me, my mistake will not stop the world.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You understand? My mistake is not going to make the world stop spinning. Or my mistake will not make the clock stop ticking. So why should I stop? Go on, learn from it and get wiser and move on with your life. And get better.
Get wiser, move on with your life, get better.
Definitely.
Well, sir, it was a pleasure being here.
Always a pleasure, Andy. Thank you very much.
I do hope that, the day for our brothers and sisters will be a progressive and productive one.
Definitely. I know, I'm confident. I'm confident with the people who are listening to Soul Food and Andy.
Mm-hmm.
They are all champions. They are all winners.
Mm-hmm.
They are all originals.
All original, like the man who making the Chinese food, sir.
Definitely, they are all doing well, man.
Food time
they are
and grill.
Up with a smile.
What? Chinese pork, Chinese chicken.
Yeah.
Why? It goes to show that whatever it is you put your mind to, you can achieve it as long as you're ready to be dedicated to that task. Because you got to remember, it hadn't been done before. So it's always going to be an uphill climb for you, a tough battle. But when you find the formula and the recipe, boy.
Andy, one day you go to a restaurant
and
you can see some Chinese go in and buy some Chinese.
I sure,
You call me right away.
I sure the chef must be chewing down in the kitchen right now and laugh. But the thing is, sir, it's unique,
Yes,
and we're
yes,
called to be. In fact what we're called to be unique. You know, you're
definitely.
blessed with a skill. You're blessed with a talent. You know, don't just sit there and allow your talent. You know, you're going, yeah, all right, good. I created that. Yes. Mm-mm. Continue.
Yes,
Even Albert Einstein, Graham Bell, all of those folks, even though they um Thomas Edison, sorry.
yes.
Even though, you know, the man created one thing, he had so many other.
Yeah,
So many other.
1093.
But it's just that that one thing there stood out.
Yes,
And that one thing made everybody else look at all of the man work.
yes.
You know? So, yes, my brother, my sister, this was Soul Food in the morning. We've had breakfast with Sorry, about to have a little dessert with Sister Seema.
Definitely.
And then coming up at 7, they have a brand new program. So just know that we'll be here every weekday morning from 5:30 up until 7. All right?
Definitely. Andy, thank you very much. Thank you, Miss Carl, Miss Naomi, the entire Little Rock family. And of course, Andy, Miss Esther Prasad, good morning to you and good morning to everybody. Yes.
All right, sir.
All right, man.
Enjoy your day.
Yeah, good.
You gotta get up. You gotta get up and make a move. 'Cause the world will never see you until you do. No, they don't really care what you're going through.
Sister
So
Seema,
you gotta show 'em, baby.
Good morning, Andy.
Good
How are you doing
morning.
this morning?
Blessed with greatness, man.
Okay, I'm so glad to hear. And remember, today's Monday is Days for Champions.
Yes, yes.
And I know all of our soul food family out there are champions, you know, especially when they are listening to us. My little thing this morning is be yourself. You know, sometimes person wants to have good relationship with persons, and they're not being themselves. They're being what a person that they want to have a friendship with pretend to be the kind of person who that person want them to be. You know, when you do that, is that you're not being the person who you are, you know. Persons don't even like you. But because you pretend to be the person and you feel that, you know, they might like you. When someone doesn't like you, Andy, they doesn't like you. So whatever you pretend to be, you're just getting a pain. You're going through that pain for yourself because you tell yourself, I'm doing this perfect or I'm doing that perfect for that individual to, you know, to like me. When someone doesn't like you, remember they don't like you, no matter what you do. You can carry them, go to the highest mountain and jump down. They don't like you. So persons pretend that I doing this, I think, you know, I might have consideration, person might consider me. No, stand up for what is right. Be yourself. Be you as a person. If you know somebody come and tell you, well, this color or this shade color is black, and you know it is red, you let them know, no, this is red. You know, it is not black. Be what you be opinion of yourself. Don't sit down and take things easily from a person and say, you know what, man, I want this body for like Mr. I do them things, one. I know it's wrong. You know, you're not standing up for yourself, dear. You're creating more problems for yourself because this is not you. You are creating an unhappiness within you. You know? So I want persons out there to know that if someone doesn't like you, no matter what you do, you might tell yourself, I am this person and I will try. Stand up all the time for what is right. When you stand up for what is right, you can't go wrong. And when you don't stand up for what is right, you stand up for nothing. It's not a case you're going to be rude to anybody or you're going to be a bad person. But this is me. And I have to show you who it really is me. Because sometime along the line, you're going to burst out. And then you know that what you are doing, it doesn't make sense. Because one mistake you pretend to do show you off balance.
Yep.
You know? And I find a lot of persons going through that. You know, you just want to be because this person might see you like that, I could stay like that. But you're suffering. Because it's like putting on a tight shoe and it burning your foot. It burning your toes. Your heel get blebs. All your big toes get blebs. You know, that's not your fit. Don't go in something that is not your fit.
Not your fit.
No, yeah. And they say you buy shoes in the afternoon. The best time to buy footwear is in the afternoon. You know? Yeah, and so
What was it? The best time to buy footwear is when?
in the afternoon.
Okay.
Right? Because remember, whole day you moved around. That is your size and everything. Because remember, you have a slight swelling might be go on there or so, you know. So the best time you buy it in the evening. Yeah.
We learned something there today.
Yeah. Yes, Andy. So you know, we have to be who we really are. We have to stand up for what is right. Because you know for me, my personality is a plain spoken person. I tell you in a nicely way how I feel it is wrong and do this and do that, you know, that is wrong. And person might not like me, but that's okay how you feel about me, right? But at the end of the day, you will sit in your quiet moments and know what she said just now was true this morning, you know? And you don't stand up because you want to stand up. You stand up because of something that's worthwhile standing up for, who you really are, you know? Maybe you don't stand up because your friend did something wrong and you're covering up. It could be your friend, yeah, but let them know you're wrong. And this is how I feel about it. You shouldn't have done that.
Gotcha.
Because when the thing that you do, look at the consequences you have to go through with it, you know? So, Andy, I want persons out there to know, don't pretend or don't try to do things to please persons out there. They please yourself. Do what is best for you and what you know that is good, that will help other persons. Because when you stand up for the wrong thing, you're not doing yourself good nor the other person, you know. Both of y'all going down like that.
Both of y'all.
Both of y'all. You who pretending to be who you're not, and the other person that you're trying to fool. You understand?
Yep.
So be your clear self out there, you know, and stand up for what is right, not because of friendship or for family or whatever. Some family don't even like you because you know what, Andy? They always say you always is the one who's standing up and you always is the mouth one. But don't bother with them. Be you at all times.
Be
And
you
at all times. Don't pretend to be somebody else. That is my decision this morning, Andy.
Thank you very much, Sister Seema. Just in case somebody would like to make a connection with you.
Okay, my landline is 332-0617. My cell phone is 648-3594. And my other cell phone is 697-7049.
Thank you very much for your time and your dedication, Sister Seema.
Yes, Andy. You have a blessed day to all our listeners out there. I know there's a rainy season coming. Protect yourself from the weather and get your rain gears in order.
All right, Sister Seema. Enjoy the rest of your day.
You too. Bye-bye.
All right. Just before we leave the studio, I want to say thanks to the Burby Small Business Network, Mr. Kito Samuels, Kito's Provision Outlet, Strand, New Amsterdam, opposite J Supermarket. We got Payless Variety Store, 14 Strand and Pitt Street, with a branch at 62 Public Road, Rosal Town. Remember, if you find it if you find it anywhere else, you're gonna find it at Payless, and you're gonna pay less. Homeline Furnishing, 10 Strand and Church Street, with a branch at 67 Public Road, Rosal Town. And if you're looking for that Father's Day gift, you need to check out Homeline Furnishing. They got a special gift for your dad. And of course, the Father's Day sale is going to start this Wednesday, all right? Double Edge Enterprise brings to you the that's right, the pre-Father's Day celebration. It's happening this Saturday at the Double H Bar. The one-man band will be in full effect. They got Blue Ribbon. Blue Ribbon. Regina's Optical, 14 Beach Street, New Amsterdam. If you want to see the specialist who's going to be there this Saturday, you can give them a call on 333-6375. 333-6375. Universal Solutions. That is your one stop. They got the solution to all of your printing needs, your photocopying needs, your programs, your brochure, your typing services, scanning, spiral binding, and so much more. Give them a call on 333-4580, 333-4580, or 333-5106, 333-5106, or you can WhatsApp them on 612-2283, 612-2283. They're open from Monday to Saturday, 7 hours up until 19:30 hours. The high-end shop is the proper shop. Hey. Visit the high-end shop if you're looking for those brands. It's proper brands plus a proper discount. 30% off, 50% off, store-wide. Where else you can go and find brands plus get a discount on it? Tell me. I'm waiting for here. Check them out at Strand. They got your entire problem. I said full because it's not chicken, it's small. It's big. Fresh from the farm, no preservatives. And of course, we take special care in growing this one for you. You can give them a call on 670-2442. 670-2442. Canny's Drive-By Car Wash. 50 Stanley Town, Main Road to Waterside. There's where you can get your steam cleaning done, your buffing, your building wash. Just give the man a call. 616-2736, 616-2736, or 602-3406. Hiram's Variety Store, 28 Main and Nicolay Street, is a one-stop shop for anything you're looking for. Even if they don't have it, trust me, by the time you return, they'll have it for you. So check them out today. It's the official curfew. They got you for all your little tasty snacks. Your little tasty treats. That's a plantain chip, the potato chip, sweet potato chip, breadfruit chip, cassava chip, chicken foot mithai, the ginger sugar cake by. They got you covered, all right? 10 Strand and Church Street with a branch. No, they ain't branch off yet. The number is 617-8259. 617-8259. Food Time Grill for that unique, tasty, the unique tasty treats and them kind of thing. No. I'm telling you, the Chinese, check them out for the Chinese fried rice. Chinese fried rice. You can't go wrong. Have that for lunch today. Or the smoked chicken cook up. They got you, all right? You can give them a call for delivery on 333-3415, 333-3415, or 698-4938, 698-4938. And bar, baby back ribs, honey salmon, snapper in raspberry sauce, cheesy prawns, barbecue chicken, enchanted rice, jewel rice, vegetable chicken. Buy this menu proper buy. What? Father's Day, the 18th, pre-Father's Day, that is the dinner, June the 18th. There's a one-man band will be at this venue. You can call to order 657-0366. It's only $3,000 played by. It's proper things. Look at the menu. Wow. Music by DJ Delon. And of course, they got so many other things that are coming up. So many other activities. Summer Sizzle. Freedom. Stick around to know about more, all right? Ladies and gentlemen, 53 minutes after the hour, we got just a couple champions. And my brother, my sister, you are a champion. Just go out and be progressive and be productive today. Remember, we're on day 163.
Listen. No, know they don't really care what you go. 1,000 reasons why. And you can be
To the folks that are locked in from our neighboring country,
Nobody's perfect,
I want to say a blessed,
no, there's
productive good morning to you. Miss Marianne, Miss Marianne.
you.
Life has its way of turning the gray skies blue.
The Champions Anthem.
Oh, yeah.
Well, one of the Champions Anthem.
But sometimes the skies tumbling down on you. But of this one thing I'm sure, Judge, I never give I more than what I can be.
GRA, good morning.
Life has its way.
To all operators,
It's blue.
taxi, bus, river taxi. I say a blessed good morning to you.
Sometimes the skies come tumbling down on you.
57 minutes after the hour.
One thing I'm sure, Judge, I never
We got just a couple minutes more.
what I can bear.
Ladies and
Family there.
don't make nobody else tell you different.
Mama, dry your tears and move your hand from your head. Never wear a phone because Judge are not.
And as we are fastly approaching that 200 mark,
None.
200 days since this year had begun.
Times the skies come tumbling.
Man, I'm telling you, we got work to do. A lot of work.
This one thing I'm
Just right now, we're just working on ourselves,
forgive
our ideas,
what I
our goals, our visions, our dreams,
get dark and it feels like no one did.
our relationship.
Friends and family there,
Yes, we just putting in the work.
but I will overcome.
So when we reach that 200 mark,
Champion,
we can look back and say, yes,
champion.
I'm doing this.
So all I know,
We're doing good.
on me own 2 feet. Me nah make no trouble, come and get rid of me. I fight it like a champion, Muhammad Ali. But that no mean I'm a go do no folly. Rasta man and a Satan little puppet dolly. Push on pon the straight and narrow like a chally. Her goodness and mercy a follow back on me. That I never give. More than what I can give.
So this one is gonna take us out, my friend.
I am a champion.
As of today,
Well,
tomorrow that is. Well, it starts today, so yeah.
Give up.
Until tomorrow morning, same time, same place. Please do enjoy the rest of your blessed, productive, progressive, creative day. All right. Until tomorrow, your boy out. Again. Peace. Bye bye.
But sometimes the skies come tumbling down on you. But of this one thing I'm sure, Judge, I never give I more than what I can bear. Sometimes the road get dark and it feels like no one cares. Friends and family, they are gone, but I will overgone. 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 But I will overgone.
Keeping it locked and loaded.